So, hey there everyone and welcome back to another Spellweaver. Game sure looks different now, doesn't it? Doesn't look like Spellweaver at all. What is this? You might ask yourself. Welcome everybody to a new stream. Today we are gonna branch out a little bit actually. Usually I only stream Spellweaver, but problem is, I wanted to stream today Spellweaver as well. Tomorrow, by the way, everyone who's here for Spellweaver, sorry, not maybe later, but tomorrow you should join definitely, because tomorrow I'm gonna be covering Spellweaver Masters. However, there is no one really online at the moment, and I don't want to sit in rank queue for like half an hour to actually get one game, because you know that's a little bit bullshit. So today we're playing another card game that I also play poorly, and that would be Eternal. I know nothing about the game, by the way. I played it for 20 hours for now, which sounds like a lot, but as you know me, I need a lot of time to actually know what I'm doing in a game, especially in a card game. But I'm actually playing this thing more frequently than I used to, and I watch a lot of Loco Pojo on YouTube, by the way, so I know a little bit about the game, I would say. And at least enough to play the decks that don't require too much brain strength, which is the reason, by the way, I think I played 2 ranked games so far for my placement matches. I won both, which I don't know how, but somehow I managed to do that, or pull that off. Of course, with Firestarter Aggro, which is a deck that I kind of made myself. It's basically just like a rush deck. Nothing too spicy. You can see the deck list right here. It's not anything I would be particularly proud of, but yeah, it's basically just rush down, as you can see on the curve up here. We have a bunch of 1-drops, 2-drops, and that's pretty much about it. Can I actually enable? Wait, let me see if this game, before I go any further, if I can actually enable the mouse cursor, which apparently I did, but it doesn't show it. I know I might have chose it, and I think yeah, okay, that works actually. Okay, that's neato. All right, so I don't know where I can actually look this up, but I think I managed to get. I think I need to make 5 games for me to get placed. It should be the 3rd out of 5 placement matches. 2 so far. I have 1, and we're gonna see if I can actually keep that up. Would be pretty nice. Probably won't happen, though. Let's see if there's a little bit more spice going on than in Spellweaver at the moment, at least in terms of player base. I don't know how many... Ah, there we go. And yeah, I spent some money on the game, as you can see from my picture, by the way, also, because, you know, I like the game. I like to support it just a little bit, because the game is for free, by the way. And well, that's actually the wrong deck. I think, yeah. I'm gonna keep that though. I don't know which deck this is. Well, that kind of sucks. Also, by the way, I spent money on this card deck, which is pretty cool. You can spin this thing right here and then bam, do that. Just something to, you know, fiddle around with while you wait for the enemy to do anything. And by the way, for anyone that doesn't know the game, or the cards, I'm gonna go through everything that I play a little bit. This one right here is Infiltrate and Flying. Infiltrate means it does something, it says it on the left, when the first time it hits a player, and Flying means it can't be blocked by ground units at all, which is a good thing. We have a Dark Wisp, 1/1. Of course, the one in yellow on the left is the attack, and the red one is the H-Pizzle. And we all know, by the way, if I learned one thing from Eternal, then it's attack. No, creatures after attack. So you attack first, so he can't really react to anything. And then we hit him with the business, which would be this little vulture right here. Oh, and we have some stuff going on right here. Trevelyan and Ginger, the Gingerest of Ravens. Yeah, it's a good game. Doing pretty well. Hope the same applies to you, Mr. Trevelyan? Trevelyan, I think. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Trevelyan? Something like that. Yeah, it's the game that, I mean, I tried out a bunch of card games. And this is the one that comes the closest to Spellweaver, I think. That's probably why I like it so much. So this one also does something the first time it hits an enemy player, which is kill an enemy unit. Of course, we have exhaust, which means we can't play a card and then attack right away. That would be rush, or I think charge. It's called charge in this game. He's checking out some cards. I put down this guy.
What did you say?
I say I'm gonna put you down. So we can give one creature lifesteal and unblockable if we want to go for lethal. Basically. But he's ramping up a bit. Plays Fire Time and Primal. That's not Desperado. What the frick is wrong with you, dude? Well, Dark Wisp. We can use this as a blocker. Entomb means we can draw a card when it dies. That's the Entomb effect. Teevil... Wait. Teevil Iron? Alright. Nah, I mean, there's this guy on Spellweaver called The Fuzz, and he ranted, quote-unquote, a little bit about Hearthstone. Like, he said he's not gonna play a card game that... Because there's a problem with one of the starter decks, I think. And he says he's not really into playing a card game that has had a problem with the starter decks for that long and didn't fix it. And also, you know, it's mainstream and I'm not mainstream, so I don't play Hearthstone, no. Wait, what is this deck I'm playing? I have no idea. I wanted to play a simple, like, rush deck, but... it's kind of that. And he's just going haywire with the card draw. But he didn't play anything so far, so... Like, mid-range, maybe? Yeah, he's just drawing. But yeah, he's on 5... You call it energy? I'm not sure. Maybe. Deal 7 damage. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. Thank you. Alright, let's go. It's not a fast spell as a weapon, so I have to equip it and then attack. So, wait. Okay, it gets 1 attack. This one is 2 HP, so makes more sense on this. And it's flying. Well, both are flying. Is it? It's not hovering, though. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he killed the one that I already attacked with. Yeah, that makes sense. Beast! Summon it! There we go. Well, mainstream just means like a game, specific type of genre that everyone plays. That's what I would say is mainstream. Damn it! Oh, it has charge, but I can't play it because I don't have the. So as you can see on this card, by the way, I need 5 energy, which I don't have, which is this one obviously, and then I need 2. What I need for this is 2 of this, which I have 4, so it's not a problem, but I also need 2 of those Rage Red energy things to play it. So wait, we have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 7. I don't know if he has any removal, however. And if he plays anything, I can actually deal with it with Death Strike. So I'm gonna try to get another beast. Alright. Yeah, definitely supporting games that are less popular than the more popular options. Obviously, that's what I like, because also the community is smaller, and you know, everyone knows each other. They help each other out. They are really, really passionate about the game because, you know, they want to make it more popular. I like that. What was that? Permafrost? Yeah, of course. And this one isn't flying, which is a little bit of a problem. Hold on. Wait, I have lethal, I think. Yeah. No. Well, wait. 1, 2. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Unblockable. +4 attack. Boom. Value. Bam! Got it. Good game. Rank streak. Win 3 ranked games in a row. Yes. So what was that deck, actually? Because I don't fucking know. Thanks for the follow, dude. Love that. Well, there are some toxic people, but of course they usually do it for the memes. Snapping Brush Talker. That's pretty good. When an enemy plays a enemy spell is played, puts it into your hand. That's weird, but I think there are probably some things you can play this with. But it doesn't sound too good. It was Shadow. Oh, it was Shadow Infiltrate. So that's also a deck that I got from Loco Pojo on YouTube. But there's one problem. Yeah. Okay. So there's one problem. He put that 5/5 beast in my hand. Where is that thing? I put that in the deck, but it's so, as you can see, it's solely a Shadow deck. But I put that guy in there, and he requires like Firestarter. Do I even have him in the deck? I mean, it transformed into it, so I think I have it in the deck. Maybe just a one-off? No, it's just Shadow. Where did that Shadow Firestarter thing come from, then? That's odd. But yeah, another starter deck that basically works. Pretty good, but I'm gonna go back to Firestarter aggro and see how that goes. You might I don't know, the card game community, depending on which card game you play, I think they are pretty loyal to the game, so you don't compare one card game to another. Like, I know from experience that you shouldn't do that. Ah, God, that's terrible. The cool thing is I can redraw as often as I want to. Of course, every time I cannot do it once without any repercussions. If I want to do it another time, however, I still redraw, but I have one less card to redraw. But I think I have to because this is just garbage. Kinda works. It's still not that good. Don't compare anything to Hearthstone, basically. Yeah, the only problem is you really need to watch out which card game you play first, because I played Spellweaver first, and I want every card game now to have the same things that Spellweaver has, like the speed mechanic, basically, that that's the only card game that has that speed thing. And also the thing is that you can, the thing that I don't like about Eternal is that the game can be pretty, like, I don't know the right word, but it can drag on a little bit because you can't directly attack creatures. The one that has the advantage is the one that is blocking, because unless a unit has killer in this game, killer units can attack other creatures, but you can't. For example, if he has like a creature right here and I want to attack it, I can't attack like this. I basically go face. The one that blocks has the advantage, usually. So I get an Oni, which has Warcry, which is a pretty cool mechanic in the game. It's a weapon, so I have to do it before. So I think if he has any spells that can, so he has Firestarter, so he probably has Torch, which deals 3 damage to a creature. I don't know if he has any cards that like bounce my cards back. So here, by the way, is Warcry. You see the little horn right here? That means the next creature that I play offhand gets +1/+1. Oh yeah, there's the Torch. But the problem is, now you might think, okay, but what if you draw a sigil? It doesn't apply to the sigil. The next creature that is on the deck gets +1/+1 every time I attack. If I attack with him next turn, you can see sigil. If I attack with him now, I just need to press the attack button. Then the creature that is on the next creature that we draw is now +2/+2 if I attack with this. Chances are that he has another torch in hand. And this one gives me +1. Everything still dies to a torch, so go in. Yeah, I mean, I played Magic for a little bit. Can you attack creatures directly? I'm not sure. Oh, it's a hero. Ah, yeah, true. True. Yeah, that's the purple thing right here. 4 damage, but he still dies to everything. Interesting. I think I can attack it with the javelin, but I'm getting sigil flooded, which kind of blows. Onto the horn. Kill this off. Obviously, it had 1 HP. That means that's basically armor for the creature, for the hero. So if I wouldn't have used it, I don't get the frickin'... It's a fast spell. That's good. I don't draw the thing. If I draw the creature, by the way, it's a 4/4. Since I'm gonna attack with it right now. This is a fast spell, so I can equip it right after he assigned blockers. I hope. Block one of them. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Is it overwhelm? Yeah. So it deals the damage, the leftover damage to him. And that's almost lethal. I mean, there is a Yu-Gi-Oh game on Steam, I think. And I think I also have that game in my library. So there's the torch, and I think we have lethal with this. He can only He can only block 1. He's down to 2. We torch him. Value. Value. I won all ranked games. Can we get Maxim versus in the chat now? Oh, I have to make 5 placement games in a row? Oh. Because I already had to. Softfoot Burglar. When you play a spell, Softfoot gets +1/+1. Renown. Create and draw a treasure trove. Huh. Alright. So 5 in a row. Well, that was 2. Let's go for the third one. Mr. Ravignero. Spellweaver Eternal. Well, of course, Spellweaver. But I said it in the beginning. I would say that's not a debate. Spellweaver is definitely better in my opinion, but problem is no one is really online in Spellweaver at the moment, and I don't want to sit in a queue for 30 minutes, so that's why I switched to... And I have to make my placement matches for this. That guy is scary. He resigned. I mean, I take the 5 win ranked streak, but he spent money on the game though. I could see that on the avatar. Why did he resign? I mean, you know, I take it. Give me that, whatever it is. All right. That's also a little bit better than in Spellweaver, by the way. It's like more fancy when you open shit. If you've never seen it, by the way, if you get like a pack right here, let's take this because it's the first pack. It's way more fancy looking, and you get like the the rare or epic or legendary card always. Guaranteed. With a giant. I feel welcome. 3 damage to each enemy unit. Ooh. If you play the spell this turn. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. I can get behind that. But it only comes down to Eternal not having Divine Offering. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, true. Because if you get Sigil flooded in this, you can't do anything about it. We were just really lucky to that we drew a torch in the last game, by the way. Or two games ago, because the last guy just resigned. But it basically has Valley, by the way. Which is Seek Power. Where you just use it to like draw a Sigil of your choosing. So that helps out, but the Divine Offering is definitely missing in this game, I agree. So we won 3 out of 5. Actually, 5 out of 5 at this point. So let's see. I can show some variety so far. Placement is just if you are eligible to play rank, which you are if you played a bunch of games, I think. They need to calibrate where you are, like in which, how good you are, basically. It's a redraw. Yeah, okay. It's a 1-drop, so we have something on the board at the very least. Yeah. So if you win like 5 games, you are ranked higher than you were when you would win 2 and lose 3 or lose all 5 of them. So you don't get bodied in ranked basically right when you get into the actual ranked gaming experience. So I use this when I don't have a Sigil, basically. Or if I want to swing in for a lethal. This guy also spent some money, I think, as you can see on the wings on the thing right here. I think at least that's where it comes from. And we all know, attack before creature, BFC. Get another one. I think there's also, by the way, an update coming with where they add like, what was it? 200 cards in the next update. Which is a little bit ridiculous. You might ask yourself like, how many of these cards are actually viable then? Probably not as many as you would think. So that's a fast spell that could help out. He's only gonna block with 1. He's blocking with this, that's for sure. So this one is basically 5 damage. I could swing in again for another Warcry. And this one is just to the enemy player, so it doesn't make much sense. And if I attack with this, I don't get HP as well. It's only +2 attack. Yeah.
Focus, child.
And this one I want to actually get rid of with Flash Fire. Oh, to an enemy, never mind. So I can't even use it on a creature. And this one is just a vanilla 3/3, so yeah. Not a big deal.
You're a sad bunch.
What do we got? A 3/3 quick draw Warcry. That's pretty neato. But I need to draw torches now. Because that's what's lacking here. Down to 2 mana. Which doesn't do jack shit. So I'm gonna put this guy down. He's playing sand only. So there's no torch. Creature or face as long as it's not you or yours. Yeah. Huh. Ooh, that's helpful. Assembly line, I like that. Let's just play this. With Rally, that is insane. +2 for each of those, how are they called? Grenadines? Grenadines. I like it a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Value, friends. Value Town, USA. I'm gonna go Rally and just go and just roll over him.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Isn't it a fast spell? It isn't. Never mind. I could have done that actually. Do they have infiltrate? Yeah. What is that? When the cursed player draws an additional card, increase its cost by 2. It's 8 damage. Sure.
Take this. Now the real training begins.
Ooh. Ooh, that's smart. I can play Calyps into Rally. Yeah. That works. I guess we have to do this. Fuck it. I think we lost anyways. But look at this. That's beautiful. Value. Yeah, he doesn't have to block because he basically won. He doesn't even lose those. Yeah, that's bad. Well, he loses 1. 5 damage goes through if he doesn't block. Yeah. Got rid of a little bit there.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Yeah. I'm gonna let him do his thing though. Ooh, the Hurt Town. That's actually good though, because if we win all 5 games, we are like, I don't know, ranked, obviously ranked really high, which I don't belong up there, that's for sure. For the last one, I like this deck, by the way, that was in the store. That's a cool thing that Eternal does, by the way, if you come from Spellview or any other card game. You can go in the store. Obviously, there are 2 currencies, the ones that you get from just, from just playing, and you can purchase gems for real money, but the thing is they have theme decks, which are basically, I think, meta decks to a certain degree, which you can just see right here. Those are the decks that are currently in the meta, basically, and you can just buy them. You can see which cards are in there. You get a little bit of a quick rundown. You have the rare cards that you get in this deck, obviously, and yeah, you can just purchase it right here, either with real currency, which would be this one, or with in-game currency. And the ones that I got was Midnight Raid, because I really like that. I like Malgrab. That's kind of cool, because I played against that multiple times. It's like Yetis and Snowballs and stuff like that. That's pretty damn terrifying. And Grenadine Workshop is kind of similar to the Firestarter one, where you just want to go with a bunch of drones. And I think also Rally is in this deck. So basically just board presence. And if you are, as I said, if you are in the defense, you are in a really good position anyways. But as you can see, there are a lot. There are a lot of decks that you can just purchase. They are ready to play. And they usually work if you know what the win conditions are, obviously. That's the main point. That's why I don't play that many different decks in this game, because I don't even know half of the cards or a quarter of the cards. A good start to build decks with, definitely, yeah. Or you just go to Loco Pojo on YouTube, by the way. Not sponsored, obviously, but the guy is doing a really good job. He has, like, Eternal Basics. That's the videos I watch to know a little bit about the game. To know what, like, which fraction is which, like, you know, stuff like that. And basic deck building as well. That's how I got this Firestarter aggro deck going. But I think I'm wanna be a little bit nasty. Play a little bit of a Grenadine Workshop. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get this going. So it's a double color deck, obviously. As you can see, it's Firestarter and Shadow. And Shadow is my favorite alliance. They have Nightfall, which is also a cool thing, which is right here in Midnight Raid. That's the win condition, basically. Nightfall is awesome. And it has a great visual as well. But I'm gonna play Grenadine Workshop. I haven't played this in a bit. But we're gonna see if we can make it work. I don't even know how you add people in Spellweaver in Eternal. If you let me know what your name is, however, I can definitely add you. Okay, let's get this on a roll. See what we can do right here. Thurge, my boy. It's pretty good. We don't have, we only have one sigil. It's not bad, but we don't have a Firestarter sigil, so might have to redraw. That's better. Yeah, kinda. I take it. I'll take it. Okay, so we go with this first. Is the plus 6404 because there were other players who called themselves Ginger Raven before? Like there were 6,403 other people who called themselves Ginger Raven? So we can play a 1-1 Grenadine with this, or we go for Entomb +1, everything. Makes more sense to play this. Oh, we can force Entomb also. Okay, he doesn't attack. Oh, that's also, yeah, that's a relic weapon, so we can also add this to our hero. It's 5 HP, that's the purple one on the right on the card, and left we have +5, so we can attack with the hero. And as soon as I take 5 damage, that thing is obviously gone. Okay, so I can sacrifice this, play a 1-1 Grenadine, and buff this thing up. Let's do that. Bam. Value. And of course we can attack right away. But we are good. Okay, so Ginger Raven 6404. Can I do that in game?
I am ready.
Okay, I will do that after the game. Gotta concentrate just a little bit. +1 attack doesn't do much. Okay, this in combination with this, but I need 4 power, as it is called right here. If I play this at 4 power, I can basically play a Repulsive Gorger. A 4/7, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay. Do I attack with both? Or do I save this? He has 0 power, so I think we should be fine with just attacking with this. Of course he doesn't block. Flying. Ooh. Ah, come on. Party pooper. For fuck's sake. Okay, what do we have here? When one of your other unit dies, create and draw +3/+2. Fix it with Overwhelm. Which I don't know, by the way, how ultimates, or how you actually trigger them. I had that problem before. I'm gonna play this guy. He can only block one. This one gets +1 attack. Oh, and again, I did the thing where I played a creature before attacking. Should be the other way around. Now I'm gonna keep him. Okay, I'll add you guys after this. Okay, it's like a deck that just is centered around... Wow. Wow. Woo! Centered around, like... buffing up one creature to the point where it's just ridiculous. This guy's flying. I can do anything about it, which is a problem. I think we lost. That's bad. We can gain 2 life with this. Let's see if we can do something. Alright. Yeah. That's lost. Damn it. Swinging with that 12 damage. 13 actually with the other creature. But even more. What the fuck is that? Okay, I get that deck list, by the way. That's another cool thing that Spellweaver doesn't have. I can show you this in the profile. That is really nice because I love stats. Bronze 3. Is that good? Is that good? I don't know. But thanks. A cool thing, because I like stats, you can actually look into your match history and you can see how many turns you played. You can see the deck you've played. You can see the deck you've played against, I think. Can you? You can. Yeah. Right here. No, can you? But you can see the cards that have been played throughout the game, which is pretty nice, and how many turns there were, if you lost, if you won, obviously. So that's pretty cool. But you can't see the deck from the opponent, because I want that deck that looks pretty cool. We've seen some of the stuff that he played. But yeah, that's my entire... Yeah, okay, there's cards drawn. Remaining cards. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, but only ours, which is a little bit shitty, because I wanted that deck. Oh well. But yeah, as you can see right here, not that shabby. I think I'm... Can you see the overall history somewhere? Like how many games I've won and lost? Oh yeah, also another cool thing is faction progress. Like every time you play a deck that has Firestarter or Time or Justice or Primal or Shadow, you level up by just playing that faction, and then you see which is like the next big stuff that you get. The next when you reach 700 XP in Justice, you get like Omens of the Past pack. For Time, I get an Empty Throne pack. You get a little bit of gold for the other ones so far. And right here you can also see Fire and Shadow is basically the two factions that I love playing the most, with Time being the least. But that Justice deck was pretty good. God damn it, Ginger, calm down. Wait, add friend. There you go. Screen name plus that. Okay, so where was it? There it is. Ginger Raven. You can cry tomorrow in Masters. Okay, number 1. You haven't accepted the request yet. What the fuck is wrong with you? 1822. There you go. The most important people on the friend list already. That's how it's supposed to be. And also, by the way, obviously there are different packs, as you've seen. As you've seen from the faction progress right here. You have Empty Throne, Omens of the Past, and so on. And those are the things right here, I think. You can see that alright. Empty Throne, you can see how much of the set I have completed. I have 54% of the Empty Throne thing. Omens of the Past, 20%, and so on. The cool thing is also that if you have additional copies of cards, because you can only have 4 offs of every card, I think, unless it's sigils. So if there are any commons or uncommons or rare or legendaries that you don't need, you can just click the bar right here and then destroy extras, and you get these, how are they called? Shift stones, which you can use to craft cards that you want, which is also pretty cool. Because you don't need 4 copies of the same card, because you can only put 4 copies in one deck. So, ranked. Let's see. Okay, so that's a deck that I also got from Loco Pojo that is pretty cool. Just revolves around Rakano, which is like buffing up creatures basically, with Justice and Firestarter. Has a bunch of where are they? Like a bunch of weapons, as you can see right here. Also stuff that you can equip onto your creatures. But I haven't watched the video yet. I just made the deck list because it sounded interesting. This one is also from Loco Pojo, just about Infiltrate, the mechanic. And do I want to play that? Oh no, wait, never mind. It was Combray. That was the one that I got from him. Not sure what Rakano Glory is. But I'm gonna play Midnight Raid though. That's the whole thing about wait, is it rank? Let me make sure. I think it is. But just to make sure, Midnight Raid. That's about the Nightfall mechanic. That is detrimental if you don't know how that works. And I don't. Well, to a certain degree, I know. That's a little bit too much of sigils and not enough of creatures, so nope. That's better. We can go Seed of Cunning. Get like both Primal and Shadow right away. Doesn't count for 2, however, obviously it only counts for 1, because it would be a little bit OP. Have a good day, night, evening, dusk, dawn, Mr. Tivalion. I hope I got that right. So he's playing Justice. Justice will be served, my friend. Okay, so if I summon this, it's Nightfall. I can show you how cool that thing looks. I can also play this. +1/+1 when an enemy is cursed. I think I have Permafrost in this. Pay 5 to play Nyctophobia on the enemy player. Deals +1 damage to the cursed player. And it summons Nightfall. It's unblockable, which is nice. And this one also gets Nightfall when summoned. And here we have Nightfall. God, I love it. Even changes also the music, which is pretty cool. So it's Shadow Justice for him. God damn it. Yeah, I also have that in the deck, I think, because it's just great value. And you draw an additional card from Nightfall. Let's play him.
Perfect night.
So we can deal 5 damage with this, if it's night. Which we can do, if we play this next turn. Which I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's lifesteal, definitely. Oh, and Seek Power. I love it. Pay 3 to give Sinister Opportunities +3/+3 if an enemy is cursed. Yeah, let's go for 4. Nightfall. Bam.
The touch of poison.
What? It doesn't summon Nightfall? That's bad. Someone has to do it. It's still night, you sure? I was born in the night. I don't know, he might think he's not gonna block this. Because this, yeah, there you go. Because this one is a little bit more of a problem. But I'm gonna believe you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, the first Nightfall card played in a turn makes it night and extends it by a turn for each player. Ah, yeah. Okay. Makes sense. What do we have here? Of course. As I told you. As I told you, he's scared about that thing. We can buff him up. Oh, but okay, we can only use it once. Good that I read that. But he doesn't have charge, so that's kind of it's a little bit weird. I don't need to play Seek Power, so I'm gonna keep it. We don't need it at all anymore, actually. It's just one energy to draw a sigil of our choosing, which if we just don't happen to draw like one particular one that we need. Sigil flooded, not good. So how do you trigger an ultimate? I still haven't understood that. But I sure as fuck I'm not gonna attack. Even though I could kill it with the ultimate, which I still don't know how to trigger it. But if he attacks, I'm gonna see. And doesn't kill this, that is. Jesus Christ, man. The removal, though. He might attack with this. Yeah, the mana wasn't the problem. And choose out, not attack. Ah, okay. Okay. Gotcha. But yeah, with 1 HP, it's just a little bit too easy to remove, I would say. So it would give me Nightfall, but I'm fucking Sigil flooded. That's really bad. Because I can't play anything. And he has a lot to choose from. So it's an additional turn again. But we have four primal, we have 4 shadow, so we are good in that sense. We can basically play everything.
I bear a message.
There's the bot presence. They are all life bound. Or lifesteal. I thought it was because of this, but apparently not. Oh, and it grows every time he attacks. That's great. God damn it, man. He's showing me the way at the moment. What the hell is that? Not gonna question it. I'm just gonna make it night and then concede. Good game. He was bronze 2. Why did I play bronze 2 when I'm bronze 3? Makes no sense. And these Christians again, by the way. I'm coming for you. Told ya. Okay. What else do we have? Playing versus Silver 3. There's a little bit of an issue at the moment, I think, with the ranking system. Let me check this deck real quick. I purchased this because it looked pretty cool. It's Shadow Fire, the two that I play the most. This one does double damage, that's pretty cool. So it has a bunch of 3-drops, so it's mid-range, I would say, from the looks of the curve up here. I'm gonna have to look a little bit deeper into this, but the ones that I still know how to play is definitely Malgrabble. Still not sure how the hell I'm supposed to pronounce that. So I think I'm gonna play Workshop again. Firestarter first. Then I'm gonna start Workshop, and then I'm gonna maybe Malgraball. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's see if we can make something happening. Meanwhile, in Spell, we were 1,500 versus 0. Yeah, we can't really complain about that. That's true. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna keep that. Because we have an Oni Ronin. So we can Warcry right off the bat. And we play against a Bronze 3. There is Justice. Or whatever he's gonna play. He spent mana. He spent money though, as I can see on this deck. It looks like something that you need. It's Permafrost. This freaking guy right here. I could put a katana on him, but it wouldn't make much sense. Nothing I can do. Okay, I can do that. Play this, so I get a little bit of sigils. So I can actually do something. This, either this, or if I draw a sigil right away, I'm definitely gonna go for assembly line. Getting 3 1/1s.
You look lost.
Seems Flare. Let's go. Pretty good. And this one has quick draw, which means if he would have blocked with this, as you can see right here, when this killer kills a blocking unit, the blocker doesn't deal damage back. So this one would have survived against this one. What does this do? So if he attacks, which he does, it's gonna be a 4/4. Which I can deal with Flash Fire if I happen to draw any sigils, which apparently is not the case at the moment. Which kind of blows. Or I kill it with the Javelin. That also works. Deals exactly 4 damage. And of course deals 4 damage back as well. Oh god, the Permafrost though. I don't think I have anything to actually prevent or to get rid of Permafrost, which is disgusting. Let's hope he doesn't have anything to block this, the Oni, so I can get Warcry off. Okay, he doesn't. I can let this attack one more time. After that, it's gonna be a little bit redonkulous. I have 2 assembly lines though. So that's kind of a meme. Get that. I'm getting called, but I don't have time, sorry. Let's see how he answers this. Maybe with a Cataclysm, which means just wipe the entire board. Raigeki in... Yeah, if it was Raigeki in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's flying! What? Seems Flare. I'm just gonna attack with this though. Just to get the Warcry again. But I don't draw sigils now. So either we are sigil flooded or we are sigil drought. I think that's the term. He made it flying so we could ensure that he can actually attack. Disgusting. That is OP, by the way. But the costs speak for themselves. So he has 2 energy left. Okay. Sure. +3. So that kills that if I block. I think I have to keep that. So for in the off chance that he has any kind of removal, which he might have, the one, I don't know how it's called, the one that makes like 1 damage that you have in Shadow, and also draws you a sigil. I'm just gonna attack with 1. Sigil is screwed. For shizzle. The thing that he permafrosted these 2 is getting on my nerves. God damn it. Jedi Spy. Yeti? Jedi? Jedi. Yeah, this one is just a vanilla, so... Oh, I can't... Oh, I can use it only on my turn. Can I? Wait. No, never mind. That would have sucked. Bam. Don't you suck. He waited. He waited. We saw that. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, that's another conceit. We lost that. With 2 power, we can't do anything. We are dropping. Wait, hold on. Actually, I have, totally forgot. I have, quests. Primal Shadow. Win 5 games with Primal Shadow. Or Time Justice. I have, both of them. I have both decks. So, but Primal Shadow is more of the thing that I would probably lean towards too. I think Primal Shadow is actually... No, it's Fire Primal. Midnight Raid would be one. Let's play Midnight Raid again. Because I really like the Nightfall mechanic. But I know that... Wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. Do I have a strictly primal one? I don't. Because I just wanted to play a strictly primal deck that just runs obnoxious stuff like fucking permafrost. That would be fun. I think it's in the Malgra Ball deck that runs a bunch of Yetis. The Reinhold Messner deck. Badger Lord. We have no permafrost, but it's still good. That's pretty nice. How is that balanced on 2 mana, on 2 power? We'll see. Alright. 1/1 gives us Nightfall and is unblockable. Darkbolt, I love that card. It looks awesome, by the way, I gotta say. Really like that. Nightfall. Beautiful visuals in this game. Sigils won't be screwed anymore now, hopefully. What was that? Silence? Yeah. Nah, that's not bad. I could use that to negate the silence, but well, it would be still unblockable, I guess. But don't think I need that. It's still night, so goodbye. Bam. Value. 1 damage. The 1 damage value.
The forge warms my horns.
Does it? +1/+1 for every weapon, I would assume. Okay, let's see. I can play Winter's Grasp into make it, yeah, have it stunned into, and that's a curse, right? Yeah, it's a curse. So I can also play Nightshade, make it a 3/4. Or play this one. But I can't buff it up right away because I would need 5 mana for this in order to play this into this. So. Bam. Bam. This girl is poison. You know the drill. It's pure justice. A pure justice deck. If we can make sure, by the way, that if we maintain Nightfall, then we are in a pretty good position. Pretty good. Who likes a little bit of a moonlit gargoyle? I for sure do. Would love to attack right away, but we can't. And if he kills it, oh no, wait, we can't. It's a we could, because it's a fast spell, but we don't have the necessary mana for it. So okay, that's the balance part about it. That you can't just use it whenever, because at that cost, that's 2 less. For sure. But yeah, I got it.
A few more adjustments.
Did he equip something? He has 3 armor though. We're dealing with this bullshit again. Mantle of Justice. Mantle of bullshit. How is that balanced, though? That's some... Who's the fudge? That's not a spell? Mantle of Justice is not a spell. Well, that's cool. I can do the following. Play that.
No witnesses.
Guess I should have saved that Winter's Grasp for this obnoxious piece of garbage. What is the ultimate? Pay 5 to play Nyctophobia. Nyctophobia deals 1 damage to the cursed player. Well, it's basically just like Nightfall, so nah. And I can replay this and get Nightfall with it, with Sleeping Draught. So I think I'm gonna do that. Oh no, wait, I can't. Yeah, it's not flying. Well, so yeah, I'm blocking with the Skywalk Enforcer then. Unless he has Overwhelm, which would give the leftover damage to me, which would suck. But apparently he doesn't have that. He only has 2 cards left. So if we can somehow remove this, which I don't think we can. Yeah. The sound cut off for a second. Let's play him again. Make sure that we have a flyer.
No witnesses.
Nightfall! Sure. Okay. Okay, there it is. So +1 deals +1 damage to the cursed player. Sure.
Breathe it in.
And oh, we can do that multiple times, I think. Could be. So he can't block this. He could kill this off, which I don't know if I want this. No, probably not. So I'm just gonna attack with this. Yeah, so it's +2 damage for him for night since it's Nightfall. +1 for Nightfall, +1 from the ability. That's pretty neato. But now I need another Winter's Grasp for this, and then we are kind of in a good position, I would say. Can I kill this? 9, 10? I can't. Alright. Well... Can we swing in for lethal? Nope. But we can make one unblockable. Probably him. Oh yeah, we can't use it multiple times because ultimate is just once every game. So we make Nightfall? Do we get something from this? Not really. So we don't have to play this because Nightfall doesn't do anything for us at the moment. We're gonna make this one unblockable though. Swing in for 6. Oh yeah, wait, I play him because we need a blocker. For sure.
Silently.
+2 damage for him again. Yep. Maybe we can make this. I don't know. Maybe. We don't have damage to the face, like a torch or something. We don't have that, which is a problem. And now we don't have a blocker for him anymore. He leaves all other blockers open. Okay.
No witnesses.
We have this. 5 damage. And still, we have 40. If we block with everything, 6 damage, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14. The game is trolling me. But if I use this on any other creature, which one would be a problem? Of each weapon X Sharpener was wielding, so 0. So that doesn't do anything. Okay. +1, +1. So I think I'm gonna kill this off. 2, 3, yep, okay. He's gonna block. Gotcha. Okay. Not a flyer anymore? Is that a thing? Ah, we couldn't maintain Nightfall also. Would be again +2 damage for him.
I stand ready.
The fact that he doesn't have Overwhelm really helps out. That doesn't help, however. Let's play it. We just keep this card, so just that he thinks that we have something. It might be something that we actually really need. Yeah, gonna end turn here.
Sharpen that blade.
As long as we have blockers, it's good. Okay, we have Nightfall. +2 damage for him. Bam. Okay. We take 1. He goes through with 2 damage. We're good. He is on 12 power, by the way. We have 11. Goes to show you something. Yeah, if we don't draw Grenadines, we are pretty much done. Because we don't have any blockers left.
These samples are perfect.
Ugh, God.
I can carry just a few more.
Yeah, I think that's it. Sadly. Do we have something?
Slowly, it will devour you.
Even if I would have stolen this, he would have just blocked. Yep, that's a conceit. But that was close. That was real close. Well done. Okay. Maybe not a meta deck anymore. Could be. Let's try this one. So this one, Primal and Firestarter. And after that, I'm gonna go one more aggro. See how that fares. Another one that paid. All right. Yeah, don't have a fire sigil, but I'm gonna keep it. It's good. We have a 1-drop right here with Aegis. 1/2 Yeti. I likes it. There you go. Aegis means, says it right here, protected from one enemy spell or effect, but not from battle damage. Played an egg. And we get infiltrate if we attack with this. We get infiltrate. We get a... We are creating and drawing a snowball. That's a fun thing. That also pops Aegis, obviously. Okay, doesn't play anything. I like that. Attack before creature. Never forget. I'm gonna keep that until the enemy actually has an attachment. So, playing this first. Not that scary, but if it hits, definitely.
The throne must be destroyed.
Well, he knows I have a fireball. Still blocks. Chuck it! Let's play this. Ah, so it's when we summon him. So we definitely need to wait. Just a little bit. 4/4 vanilla.
You aren't welcome here.
Stuns dead. Sure. Let's grab an Aegis. We could kill the dinosaur. The Arachnodon. Let's do that. I like that. No need to attack, actually. He's not gonna let us through. Because he doesn't want this to become a 4-2, obviously. So, no need to attack here. Also, it doesn't really make sense, by the way, because we don't really need to play a Sigil. The reason why you don't play it, because you don't get a downside. The only downside that you get is that... Ooh. Alright. Ultimate is pretty cool. Is that the enemy obviously doesn't see what you have in your hand. So it could be anything. He might not think it's a Sigil. That's a cool thing about this. So that's why you don't want to really play... Okay. That's why you don't really want to play a Sigil even though you have it. 136 cards. This guy is a douchebag, by the way, for doing that. Well, I have a frog. What do you have? Well, that. Yeah, I'm blocking your whack ass. He doesn't have an attachment, though. Alright. Whoops. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get these two away. Thanks for the free damage. And we got some scout. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. So we can manipulate top deck a little bit, which is pretty cool. Even though we don't really need Seek Power now that I think about it. Should have put that on the bottom. Ah! Good thing, good thing, good thing. Good thing. That's a good clean boy. Boom! Away with that weak sauce. Doesn't kill that, doesn't kill that. Okay. He's gonna block. I thought for sure he would block this because now it's a 4-3. This thing grows. My dude, it grows. And it could be pretty gross.
I see them.
Okay, now he doesn't have anything in his hand. That's a little bit bad for him. Only attacks with this makes Senso Beans. Another Seek Power, that kind of sucks. Hold on. Okay. Okay, making sure. So he's getting free beats in with a Thunderbird, which he probably is gonna grow now. He's gonna grow this still. Okay. He can swing in for lethal basically next turn, and I'm fucking dead again, maybe. Does he have Overwhelm? Oh, it's unblockable this turn. What?
What gave it away?
This has Overwhelm. Not Charge, thankfully. What does it do? When a spell is placed directly on false prince, transform it into a 1/1 frog. The spell? Alright then. Block this. Oh, it's flying. Never mind. Alright. So it's only 3 damage though. I can deal with that. Slowly bleeding out again. Kinda helps.
Got you.
When a spell is placed on him. So 3 damage coming in, maybe a little bit more, but I can still survive. Let's see. Now I'm getting the sigils. Going in for 3 again. I'm just gonna have to sacrifice this to block this. Where is that permafrost though? I don't draw a Cataclysm or anything, I'm dead. Yeah, because it just has lethal basically with these 2 flyers. And the concede. Sadly. Not enough fireballs. Not enough snowballs. I think I dropped to rank 4. To bronze 4. Could be. And the one thing that never fails, obviously, is aggro. So let's see if that works better. People definitely going crazy in this game. Give it to me, game. What you got? Bronze 3 is apparently the lowest that you can get in this game. Doesn't surprise me that I got that, though. 1 sigil. Good enough, though. I'm gonna play Ronin first. Yeah, I think that's a little bit more value than the Grenadin.
Die with honor.
Can either play Grenadin or Rakano next turn. Outlaw. Think I'm gonna play him. Rush him down. Rush him down. Okay, don't need to play Favorite just yet. So get that out. Unless he has something to prevent it if he wants to. Fuck. Well, that kind of sucks. Doubles the cost. Little bit rude. But better that he used it on this instead of on a torch. Torch would also be then 6 power, which we don't want to go up to that much. Pretty obvious why. Ooh, the 4-5. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, what does this thing have? After 3 stuns, shift instead pay the shift cost. Shifted units can't attack, block, or units emerge. Exhaust unit. Ah, okay. So he used that. But he didn't use 3 stuns, though, did he? I don't think he did. Well, that's a that's a 1 that's a 1 energy 4/5. Seems fair. Gives me 2 attack. I only need 2 to kill this, though. Do you want to prevent this madness? Doesn't. Alright. Alright then. But you prevented assembly line, so that's pretty good. Because there would have been 3 bodies on the floor now. But he got a little bit of a problem here with the 4-5. Ah, come on. Is it still... It's still buffed, but I mean... Nah, it's not a big deal. Nah, not at all. And I can also still play this. Let's go. Doesn't block this because this would survive. This one would just be dead. I can double block with these and still leave with the 1/1 Grenadin. Is it a fast spell? That's a weapon, never mind. What the hell, man? So this one I'm gonna use for lethal. That's for Sheezy. I think I need to draw a sigil. If I do that, I can still use the Ornate Katana. Let's do that.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Let's go. Getting those sigils back. Yes! Ah, yeah. Ooh, do. My dudes. So we either play assembly line, or we use rally. Depends on what he plays next, obviously. See if we can go in for lethal with rally. 4, 6, 3, 3. He blocks these 2. We are 1 off lethal, but we can use wielding torch for a torch. So I think that should work. Yes. This thing is just ludicrous. Or we play assembly line, because you can't block every single grenadine. Also works. Okay, good. The whole I like the mechanic though. The whole, you know, you give you bump up the costs of the cards that the enemy just played. That is obnoxious. Good thing though. Skeeter, flying and lifesteal. Okay. All right. I think that just about does it for this stream right here. The very first stream of Eternal. Oh, here I can see my progress. I'm Bronze 3. I think if I would have lost one more time, I think I would have actually dropped. Which kind of sucks. But I'm Bronze 3. I don't know how good or bad that actually is. Can I see the ladder somewhere? I thought if I click on any of this, but apparently I can't. Kinda weird, but alright. Let's open one more pack, however, because I haven't done that in a while. What is the legendary? Deal 5 damage to an enemy, the Quake Titan. Oh yeah, that's ooh, that looks pretty nice. I like the artwork on these, especially like for the foiled ones. Mute, silence 2 enemy units. That's pretty terrifying. Stone Sculptor, I got that on the from the store deck. And I think I have no, the deck only runs one Quake Titan, so I think that's the second one that I have in my collection now. Otherwise it would show up here. Yeah, it isn't. Alright. But yeah, that was it for the very first Eternal stream, by the way. I definitely enjoyed it. We are ranked now. We are rank 3. Bronze 3. Sorry, we are ranked Bronze 3. Let me see that again. With a progression of 20 out of 100, I think I'm gonna spam Firestarter aggro a little bit more, but I can definitely say one thing. While aggro, specifically Rage Rush and Spellweaver, is so OP that you basically can't do anything against it unless you have a really good draw, and Rage Rush has a pretty shitty early draw. In Eternal, however, it's not that easy, as you can see. I played this Firestarter aggro. It fared pretty well, obviously, but you can still do anything. You can still do something against it. The Blood Presence is scary, definitely, with the Grenadines, but if I don't get that, and you know there's enough stuff that doesn't, like enough spells that, and enough curses. We have the flying capabilities and stuff like that. I can't even block creatures that are flying if they don't attack. I mean, even if they attack. If they don't decide not to block, they have an upside, so aggro definitely isn't as strong as it is in other card games. Mainly Spellweaver, that's the only card game I can speak for. Yeah, but it's still pretty good, but not as obnoxious, I would say. Because you can still do stuff against it, and it's not that hard to actually remove any of the cards that Firestarter aggro puts down. Or Firestarter puts down in an aggro deck. But yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed it. And I see you in the next... I see you tomorrow, by the way, if you're into the Spellweaver... if you're from the Spellweaver side of the card game fraction, because tomorrow we're actually going to cover Masters. Why we? Because I'm French. And maybe I'm having another guest around this time. We'll see, however. But yeah, that was it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next Spellweaver and or Eternal stream.